How many languages do you speak? 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 The question is, how many languages do you speak?
4.
What are the 4?
Dutch, English, Spanish, and German.
Amazing. Have a great day, man.
Yeah, you too.
2.
What are the 2?
English and Cantonese.
Are you from Amsterdam?
Yes, born and raised.
How many languages do you speak?
I speak 2 fluently, and I speak 4 that I can make myself understood.
Well, since you are a native, can I ask, why does everyone in Amsterdam speak such good English?
I think because as we were a child, they didn't dub the movie, so even as a child I would watch Cartoon Network in English and things like that. So TV and music remains in English.
Also, it was like the original accent and everything.
Yeah, I guess so.
Oh, we speak more than English actually. So.
Amazing. Where are you from?
Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And now you're just visiting Amsterdam?
We live in Germany. So.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
And the question is, how many languages do you speak?
I speak how many languages do I speak? Like 4 now. So English, Shona is my mother tongue, German, and a little bit of Ndebele. Because my friend speaks Ndebele.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Their language is from Zimbabwe.
Your mother tongue is
Shona.
Shona.
Yeah.
Could you tell me in Shona, what is something you like about Amsterdam?
Ndofarambanje. Ku Amsterdam.
What's that mean?
Yeah, Ndofarambanje.
And what's that mean?
I like the weed.
Okay, very honest, I like it. Would you like to answer too? How many languages?
A lot. I speak Zulu, I speak Ndebele, I speak Xhosa, I speak Swati, I speak German, I speak English, and a little bit of Shona. So that's in total 7 languages.
That's maybe the highest I've ever heard. That's super
it's
impressive.
mainly like Southern African languages, and anyone that comes from Southern Africa, like they speak a lot of languages. So it's very rare that you meet a person who only speaks one particular language. So yeah, and as well as Zulu, Xhosa, Ndebele, Swati, they intermix with something, so you actually can understand each other without even changing the language you're speaking. So it's quite intense.
I have to ask, I've never heard Xhosa.
Xhosa.
Could you say something in it for me? Maybe you could say how your day is going today.
Ngifuna ukuthatha gqithi uba lolu suku ubomi bami bonke ndibuva what do you say? Buphakeme.
Yeah, ngiyaphakama babe.
Oh my God.
Ngiyaphakama, yeah.
Ndithatha gqithi, ndithatha inyani.
Yeah.
Hamba le chomi yami. Amsterdam.
Wow. I'm so glad I talked to you. This was amazing. I don't even know what you said, but I could feel the energy. Something was very good, right?
Yeah, like I enjoyed this particular day. Also, like in my entire life, I can like list this as one of the best days of my life. And I'm also here with my friends.
Aww.
And we're in like Amsterdam, yeah.
French, English, and Dutch.
Oh, cool. If you could learn one more, what would it be?
I think it will be Spanish. Yes. Yeah.
Really good speaking? No. 2 or 3, perhaps 4 sometimes. Yeah.
Could you tell me what they are?
French, English, and German, a little bit German.
Yeah. So I just had an amazing coffee from Tom at, what's it called?
Pedal Perk in Wester Park.
Pedal Park in, okay, that's a tongue twister right
Pedal
there.
Perk in Wester Park, like Central Perk from Friends.
Cool.
But pedal, like a bicycle.
The question is, Tom, how many languages do you speak?
I would say 1 and 2 halves, or almost 3. I speak English fluently and Spanish almost fluently, and Dutch about 50%.
You were saying off camera, you moved here from the States?
Yeah, from the States about 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Via Jamaica, and then Copenhagen, and then Amsterdam.
What's one thing, last question, what's one thing you love about Amsterdam?
Being able to cycle everywhere, no need for a car.
Amazing.
I speak 3 languages.
What are the 3?
Spanish, English, and Dutch, of course.
Almost 3.
Okay.
If I want to call it Dutch. It's existing, but you know.
So what's the two, and then what's the almost?
English and Arabic, and Dutch is on progress.
Is it hard learning Dutch?
Yeah, like coming from Arabic background is definitely hard.
The question is, how many languages do you speak?
Yeah, I think I speak 3.5. I speak English, Spanish, Russian, and Belarusian in more passive one.
Oh, cool. What's your first language?
Russian.
Could you say in Russian, what is something you like about Amsterdam?
Амстердам очень красивый город, здесь много каналов, очень спокойная жизнь, очень красиво.
And what's that mean?
Yeah, I said that Amsterdam is a very beautiful city. There are a lot of canals and very beautiful nature.
How many languages do you speak?
Actually, I speak 4 languages.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What are the 4?
Dutch, English, German, and Surinamese from my heritage.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the language is called Surinamese?
Surinamese. You know
Surinamese.
Suriname? Yeah, Suriname, from Suriname.
Could you
know where that is?
Oh, you're putting me on the spot. Is it
Like
in the Caribbean?
North, it's like top north of South America. You have Brazil, and then on top, at the edge, you have Guyana. And Guyana is divided in 3 parts, the French, the British, and the Dutch in the middle. And it was called Dutch Guyana, but they changed it into Suriname. It used to be a Dutch colony.
Surinamese was the language prior to the Dutch. This was going back a long, long time.
Between Dutch, English, Spanish, and some indigenous Indian.
Oh, cool. Kind of like Haitian Creole has similarities to French or something. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now I'm sorry.
Okay,
I was even kind of silly there for a moment. Could you say something in Surinamese about, maybe you could tell me what you think about life in Amsterdam?
Alibi in Holland, Namambong Libi. Ik ben zeer tevreden in Alibi in Nederland. Ik attacke Grand Tangi voor Ambong Libi in Nederland. So I just said I like the life in Amsterdam. It's a good life, and I'm grateful for living in the Netherlands. Yeah.
That was an amazing answer. Thank you so much for sharing.
All right, you're welcome.
Wow. Your first language is Greek.
Yes.
Could you tell me in Greek what's something you like about Amsterdam?
I don't like anything in Amsterdam.
Really?
No, I don't like it anymore. Then more is.
Too many people?
Yes, too crowded, too busy.
Oh no. Are you from Amsterdam?
I'm originally from France.
Oh, cool. How long have you been here?
5 years already.
Is it hard to learn Dutch?
It's just that it takes a bit of time to get used to it because the Dutch people speak really good English.
Oh yeah.
But I also feel it's necessary to integrate in the culture.
So when you're learning, they switch to English?
Yeah, they switch way too easily. Too easily. You can try, and last time I was, for instance, at the cafe, and I said, ophalen, and they were like, oh no, it's opnemen, and I'm like, okay,
what
thank
does that
you.
mean?
It's like, I want to pick up my coffee, and I think I said, I want to take it away, and it was the difference in it, and they were like, they switched back quickly to English, so it's very like, come on, I really tried, be kind with me.
And are you from Amsterdam?
No, I'm from Berlin.
From where?
Berlin in Germany.
Ah, Berlin. Very cool. I'm gonna go there soon.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Cool. For your project or?
Yeah, I'm going to ask this question there, but also just because I heard it's an amazing city and I want to spend time in Berlin.
Do it in summer.
Well, the question is, how many languages do you speak?
I speak 3 languages, which is.
What are they?
It's German, English, and French, but it's a little bit rustic. But.
Could you tell me in German what do you think about Amsterdam?
Die Stadt ist sehr, sehr schön, sehr bunt, sehr viele interessante Leute, die Häuser sind wunderschön und hier regnet es gerade mal nicht, das ist auch sehr schön. Ja.
And what does that mean?
It means that the city is super beautiful and there's a lot of interesting people around here and the architecture is super special and it's not raining for once, which is nice.
What's your name?
Emilio.
Emilio, mucho gusto. Emilio, how many languages? I'm Dan. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I speak Spanish, Dutch, of course, English, French, Italian, Portuguese, and German.
7.
I told you so.
Incredible. What would you say? You are fluent or so-so?
No, sometimes I have to think about it because when I'm not really been in the country, for example in Germany for a long time, I have to think about it and I have to but what I speak really fluent like English right now, so I don't have to think about it. French I can do it also, Portuguese and Spanish.
Wow. And Dutch?
And Dutch, of course.
Wow.
Yeah, I have only problem with French and German, but I have to think about it.
Could you maybe tell me in Dutch what is something you like about Amsterdam?
Alles.
What's that? Everything?
Everything.
Oh, I speak Dutch. Okay, I know one word now.
Alles. But Amsterdam is zo mooi, het is een andere wereld. Het is niet het is een republiek Amsterdam, wordt het gezegd. Yeah?
Wow.
Republic of Amsterdam.
Yeah.
It's completely different of Holland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah?
It's like its own world.
Freedom.